Alright, and welcome to Synthetic Division Level 1. Now, we used polynomial division in order to do this problem before the break, and polynomial division, y'all were pretty good at it. However, synthetic division actually represents a much faster, much easier way to do the same thing. So let's take it, for example, this problem. X squared plus 9x plus 14 divided by x plus 2. Well, the first thing you want to do is just take x plus 2, whatever the divisor is, and you want to set it equal to 0 and solve for x. Well, the opposite of plus 2 is minus 2. Alright, so x equals negative 2. Very cool. So here's what we do. We write negative 2 in this weird upside down box, and we want to take the coefficients that we see from our dividend. So we see here, we see a 1, a 9, and a 14. So I write 1, 9, and 14. And I drop down a space, and I draw a line. And this is going to look so weird the first time you see it, but see how easy this is. So here's what we do. We drop the very first number 1. So whatever term is first, we just drop it straight down. And whenever we're working diagonally, we're going to multiply. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. And then when we're working horizontally, let's do like a different color here. Okay? Whenever we're working horizontally, we're going to add. So 9 plus negative 2, or aka 9 minus 2, is going to give us 7. Okay. So now we're going to go back to this negative 2. We're going to do negative 2 times, so once again we're going to be multiplying. Negative 2 times 7 is negative 14. And then notice that right here we're going vertically again, so we're going to add these, and 14 plus negative 14 is in fact 0. So what does this tell us? Well, the first thing it tells us is that our original divisor, x plus 2, if we get a 0 here, is a factor. That's cool. The second thing that we see is, look, this is an x squared. So if you did take this number 2 and just do 2 minus 1, well, you would get x to the power of 1. So what we're saying is that when we do x squared plus 9x plus 14 divided by x plus 2, we're really going to get the factor x plus 7. Okay, so that's what we did. We just used synthetic division. And I bet you're thinking, man, that is weird. So let's do this one more time. Let's try another example. Okay, so how do we start this off? Well, step number 1, whatever our divisor is, we want to set that equal to 0. So x plus 3 equal to 0. In order to get x by itself, of course, we'll subtract 3 from both sides, and x is equal to negative 3. So this is the number, negative 3, that we use for our synthetic division. Okay, the next thing here, we see our coefficient of 1, so I put a 1. We see a coefficient of 12, I put a 12. And we see a constant of 20, I put a 20. And I draw my line. Okay, so what is our first step always? Well, we're always adding straight down, so 1 plus nothing is 1. Yeah, let's maybe do it like this. Okay, and then we're going to take this negative 3 and this 1, and we're actually going to multiply them. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Okay, well, we're back to a vertical column, and so we're going to add. We're going to say, hey, what is 12 plus negative 3? Well, that's going to be a positive 9. Okay, and then what we're going to do is going diagonally again. Now we're going to do negative 3 times positive 9. Negative 3 times 9 is negative 27. Okay, and so now since we're going straight down, oh, I'm sorry, wrong color. Now since we're going straight down again, we're going to add again. And 20 plus negative 27 is negative 7. And this time we have a remainder, and our remainder is not equal to 0. So what does that tell us? It tells us that x plus 3 is not a factor. Okay. Now also we see here that we start out with an x squared. So if you drop your degree by 1 power, you just go to an x. So we're saying this. The answer is really 1x plus 9 plus, remember, how do we write a remainder? Negative 7 over the original divisor, x plus 3. So you're doing polynomial division just in a very quick, easy manner. Now I know this is so weird the first time you see this, so let's just do one more quick, easy example. Okay, here we have something a little trickier, 3x squared plus 7x minus 2. And we just want to know, hey, what is that when we are dividing by x minus 4? Well, step number 1, we want to take our x minus 4, our divisor, set it equal to 0. We know that when we add 4 to both sides, we get x is equal to 4. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put a 4 right here in my backwards bracket. And let's drop our coefficients, which we can label as 3, 7, and -2. Okay? If you will recall, we drop our first digit, so we drop our 3. And from here, whenever we go diagonally, we are multiplying. So we're saying, hey, what is 4 times 3? 4 times 3 is positive 12. Okay, well, we're dropping straight down again. 7 plus 12 is in fact 19. Okay, cool. And so we have that 19, and now we're going to go diagonally again. So we're going to do 4 times 19. Now let's see, 4 times 19, I think that's probably 76. Yeah, that's 76. Okay. And once again, whenever we're going vertically, we just add. So -2 plus 76 is 74. And here we have a remainder that is not 0. So we know that x minus 4 is in fact not a factor. Not a factor. So what is 3x squared plus 7x minus 2 divided by x minus 4? Well, it is 3x plus 19 plus 74 over x minus 4. It's like polynomial division, just way faster. I hope this video helps, and I'll catch you in our next level practice.